why most beauty business owners are working hard for a life they actually never wanted. So you think the problem is why you're not consistent, why you're not getting that sustainable growth, why you're not attracting your ideal clients. Oh, I just go and add another service. If I've got more services, I can attract more people. Trying to talk to everyone, thinking everybody is your client, chasing money without purpose, not getting crystal clear on your purpose and your definition of success. Following what the beauty industry said is the definition of success, or Sally down the road, what her definition of success is, whether it be a home salon, renting a room, or a commercial salon. You need to be open these hours, you need to be working these days, you need to be available when a client messages you, no matter what time of the evening it is, that you actually have to sacrifice your life to have a successful, profitable, and sustainable beauty salon. We copy what other people are doing and what their version of success is, instead of building your version of success. Because no two people have the same life. They don't. So most beauty bosses never define their version of success. What hours do you want to be working? What days do you want to be open? What treatments are you offering? What are your main treatments, your big money earners? What kind of clients do you want to attract? What values, what beliefs do you want your clients to hold? What alignment do you want your clients to be? Because your clients need to be aligned with you on your beliefs and your values. Most beauty bosses chase somebody else's definition of success. They try and copy what somebody else is doing, and they're just setting themselves up for failure by doing this. Or they go the complete opposite and it's not actually working for them. Well, I followed everything she's done, but it's not actually working for me. So now I'm going to cut my prices. I'm going to go cheap. I'm going to go low, because that'll make clients book in with me. But then you're just attracting bargain hunters, not clients that value you on what you're doing and are going to turn into long-term clients. So the old way in building a successful salon, the way most people do it, is they build the business first and then they get the beautiful life. Where 9 times out of 10, that actually really doesn't work. The new way is you define your life. How do you want your life to look? How do you want your business to look? How do you want the two to merge together? Because do you really want to be working 5, 6, 7 days a week, really long hours, not really profitable, not paying yourself, and not having a life? What is the point in working that hard when you're not actually getting to reap the benefits from it? But that's the sacrifice you have to make to have a successful beauty salon. No, it's not. That's total BS. So I just want to teach you a little bit about CEO by design, which is one of my methodologies. And with this, we build the vision, we build the goals, your values, your standards, your non-negotiables, your definition of success, not somebody else's, your definition of success. Because a lot of beauty business owners, when they go into business, they just think, right, I'm going to open all my books, be available for all these different hours. There's no structure there. And clients are just going to book in here, there, and everywhere. And then before you know it, you will notice that you've got bookings that are so sporadic and spread out everywhere. There's no consistency within your day. Like some days you might not have anyone booked in. The next day you might be back to back with no breaks. Then the next day you might have a 2-3 hour gap. There's no consistency there. So at the moment, are you inconsistent with your bookings? One day you're busy, next day you're quiet. One week you're busy, then the next week you're really quiet. That inconsistency is not there. The business isn't flowing. You might get an influx of clients one week, and then the next week there's nothing. And it just feels like you're on an absolute roller coaster with it. What happens if nothing changes? And this is how it looks for you in, say, 1, 2, 3 years' time. How are you going to feel? Are you going to feel exactly like you are now, where one day you're good, one day you're low? You just don't know what each week is coming with and what to expect. And it can just feel pretty overwhelming at times. And I get it. I've been there. I really do get it. But I'm going to ask you, what would your ideal week look like in your beauty salon? What days would you be open? What hours? How would you spend your mornings? How would you spend your evenings? How would you spend your weekends? How many clients do you want to see? What income do you want to be bringing in? How much do you want to be paying yourself? Because if you don't know any of that and you don't define that, the universe doesn't know what to hand to you. You have to get hyper-specific. And this is building the foundation, building the vision of the salon, the goals, how you want your month, your year to plan out. When do you want to take a holiday? What weekends do you want to have off? Do you only want to work one evening a week? Do you only want to work 2 Saturdays a month? Do you not want to work any Saturdays a month? You get to define your level of success and how you want your salon structured. You get to decide, not nobody else, and not worrying about what anybody else thinks as well. That's fine if over there she wants to work 7 days a week, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours a day. But just ask yourself, if you think that is a level of success, I'm going to ask you one question. You work like that for years and years and years. You're on your deathbed. And I was to come and ask you, what did you do with your life? What's your answer going to be? Oh, I just worked. I didn't actually reap the benefits. I didn't actually get to have a life. Isn't that a bit sad? But you don't have to choose between having a successful beauty salon and a life. They get to go together. But you have to define how it goes together. Your version of success, not somebody else's version of success. But even when women, beauty bosses, get crystal clear on what they want, most don't actually create it. They don't. And that's sad. But why? Why don't they get to create it if they've created the vision? I'll see you in the next episode.